Chris Mikowski of Emerging Civil War, and I am with Man About Town, publisher Ted Savas.
Hey, everybody.
Ted, tell us about this room we're standing in.
Yeah, so I finally have my library pretty much done. Let me see, shall I start here?
Yeah.
So this is behind my work desk. These are all Savas Beatty books in these two columns here. This is my U-boat print signed by, I think it's 27 different U-boat commanders, Knights Cross holders, that sort of thing. One of my favorite prints. And I have sort of a general workstation here, and I've got a new desk coming. Zoe says this is not the right desk for a publisher. She's probably right. Let me see, let's go over here. So over here I have the Savas publishing books in Savas Woodbury material, and then I've sort of organized it with campaigns, pretty much alphabetical order, Confederate biographies and autobiographies here, and then Union biographies, autobiographies, unit histories, and then some miscellaneous Army books in the Civil War in North Carolina, finances, Confederate Congress, that sort of thing.
I see that you also have some Vikings history.
Oh, there's Viking memorabilia everywhere. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. In fact, there's a little one right up there. You got that too. And we'll see Alan Page over here. So up here, I've got all my sets and my ORs, OR supplements, OR navies, Confederate veterans, Southern Historical Society papers, Confederate roster, Davis papers, that sort of thing. These are just general research reference books that I use on occasion. Some of my kids' stuff down here, and some of my kids' favorite books that I read them as kids there. What else? Some Navy stuff.
There's a nice award there on the shelf. But,
yeah, that's the Van Diver Award here.
I was actually more thinking of the...
the Emergency War. Yeah, very funny. That's actually pretty funny, Chris. Let me see, what else? So this is all medieval history and sort of through time, down through Revolutionary War, Napoleonic, World War I, World War II sort of thing. Of course, my beautiful Alan Page jersey that my stepson got me for Christmas. This is like a 100-year-old table from the family that my aunt was going to throw out, and my cousin said, Ted, why don't you take it? And so this is Aunt Sophie's table that I'm going to use now for research purposes, which is really nice. Got to find a place for this. This is, I helped Jake McNeese, who did the face paint for D-Day. I helped him with his book, Filthy 13, and he signed this to me, and it's one of my prized possessions. I just don't know where to put it because I'm running out of wall space. This is the Arminius practice area that's still not quite set up. I have to start practicing because I have a gig in October. This is the wet bar and cigar area and the wet bar fridge, which I still have to put trim around for the wood. And then some of my Arminius paraphernalia.
Now you got to build this from scratch. This library is literally a dream come true for you.
It is. We planned this out. It was Zoe's idea to make the room this big, God bless her. And so we just scoped it out, and I figured out how would I want to build the shelves, where would they go, and what would they hold. And so it's the first time I've ever really been able to do that in my life, and it's hard, and it's the last time. So I'm done. Yeah.
Now, obviously you're a publisher. You need space for books because that's what you do. But what does this space mean to you as a writer, as an author, as someone who, this is your life's work?
Yeah, it's a personal space. It's kind of funny you asked that. Zoe and I were talking about that. It's a place that's me, and it's a lot of other people, all in books. And so a lot of these books I've had since I was a teenager. Actually, since I was 12 or 13, I've had a lot of these. I've taken them with me to college, taken them to law school, moved around the country with them. And so they sort of speak to me. If you're a book lover, you know what that means. And so now they're on the shelf and they're all in a room together like a bunch of friends. who all get to look at each other and talk to each other. I think like Toy Story, when I leave, they get out and they dance and read to each other or something, you know. And of course, there's Kenya down there with her bone. She's a mainstay here, of course. And that's Shadow, the husky. Shadow. And then that's Kyoto, our rescue dog from Dallas. My son rescued her. So yeah, so this is our library, and we're very, very excited about it. I'm very happy you're here so we can smoke a cigar, and you'll be the first one to smoke a cigar with me on my deck. So I'm very excited.
I am delighted to be here. Honored that there's a shelf of Chris Mikowski books over here.
There is, yeah.
And thanks for letting me be a small part of this marvelous, marvelous room.
Oh, Chris, don't stop that yet. This is Chris's new book, which he has just seen for the first time.
Woohoo!
By the way, so it was I think the first time I've ever, in all these years, shown an author their book for the first time. Because being in California, that's not how it works, right? So, Chris's Tempest of Iron and Lead for the first time. Congratulations, Chris. It's a hell of a book.
Thank you so much, Ted. It's a privilege.
Now you're going to sign it, though, before you leave.
I will. Let's get that cigar in.
Let's do it.